I I miss Jalen Mills. I do. I do. Um, Listen, I know Jalen Mills is not everybody's favorite. Jalen Mills talks too much shit. Jalen Mills gets in people's face when he makes one good play. Jalen Mills bites on double moves. But Jalen Mills is not soft. Jalen Mills is tough. Jalen Mills is not afraid to get physical. He's not afraid to run up and tackle a running back. He's not afraid. And he also doesn't take shit from anyone. He doesn't. And, I actually think if we got Jalen Mills back, shit, how can it hurt us more than we already are? How? I don't see how it can hurt us more than we already are. I don't see how he can play any worse than Darby has played. I forget how many times Darby was targeted on Sunday. But he got targeted a lot. And he gave up a lot of yards, gave up 2 touchdowns. He had 1 interception that just fell right into his hands. I made the video about Jalen Ramsey earlier. I want Jalen Ramsey. I do. He's the best corner in football. But we ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. The reason why it's not gonna happen is our cap space is really not set up well for us to sign a player to a deal like that right now. So if we got him, we would probably only have him for a couple years. Even though, I'd love to have him for the long haul. He would be in his prime during like a 5-year deal, but it's not gonna happen, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I think Jalen Mills has swag and he has toughness, and I feel like in our cornerback group we're lacking that. We are lacking that. I love Avonte Maddox. He plays hard. He does what he has to do. Sidney Jones. He's had his ups and downs. I was actually impressed with how he was running up and making tackles during the game. Ronald Darby, though, so far, it's looking like we shouldn't have re-signed him. We should have just let him go. That's what it's looking like. But he's been playing like shit. The secondary is a liability. This secondary, every week we're going to have the same conversation about Ronald Darby getting killed by a receiver. Let's go back to last week. What did we talk about the whole week? Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Mohamed Sanu, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Mohamed Sanu, Julio Jones. And what happened? Got torched. I'm sick of this shit, man. Just play. Just cover a receiver. Just run with him. Turn your hips and run with him. Track the ball. Just get your hands on the damn ball. That's all you have to do. This week, Kenny Golladay and Marvin Jones are coming into Lincoln Financial Field. We have to play Amari Cooper twice. We have to play Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs. We have to go to Green Bay and play Devontae Adams. We have to play Antonio Brown this year. It's not going to get any easier. It's not going to get any easier. Ronald Darby either needs to pull his head out of his ass, or Howie Roseman has to pull his head out of his ass and trade for a corner. What the hell is Xavier Howard doing in Miami? They're trading everybody for a first-round pick. Minka Fitzpatrick went to the Steelers yesterday. He's by himself now. Patrick Peterson has a 4-game suspension, and he's on a shitty team. that's going to be picking in the top 5 again in the draft. We got to do something about this. Jalen Mills could be back soon. I read an article that said Jalen Mills is cutting and he's running and he's sprinting, and he feels like he's close to being back. Well, we're already at rock bottom with our corners, so you know what? It cannot get any worse. We just need to get a damn corner, or this defense is in trouble. Cannot depend on the defensive line that is paper thin at DT right now. Paper thin at defensive tackle. To hand these corners interceptions. It's not going to happen. You have to cover the receivers. I'm done.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling